Hello and welcome back to our city, which apparently is very well designed, according to someone in the comments of the last video, which, I would disagree. I would say it's horrendously designed. I designed it, I should know. Like the bit where the water is under the highway, that... You don't see many real cities with that. Oh, and the fact that everyone's always flooding. There's got to be something we can do about that. The ambulances are even here. They flooded so badly they died. Well... that's a you problem. If you die in a flood, that's your fault. You should have not died. That's just the truth. We still need more workers for this building, but I imagine we always will. So why don't we get started over here? I've done some work. This is a future neighbourhood. This is going to take years. So we got to start off small. We can't just have people moving in to the middle of nowhere, because that's what this is, just a field. We haven't got anything. We need shops, we need, well, police. We need police. You gotta have police. We can have police helicopters, which is $60,000. We're not going to have police helicopters, even though it would be very, very cool. It would be very, very cool. We would all enjoy it, but we can't have it. You've got to be self-denying in these situations. Even though, well, it's not really self-denying, because I want it and I just know I can't afford it. So we're going to have the police. They're going to come to town and stop us from eating each other and all the other wonderful stuff that the people in this town do with themselves. You're going to need a fire department, otherwise you'll only come and cry to me once your house burns down, because that's the kind of lowly losers that you are. You're going to need schools. Everyone likes to go to school. You don't really need a school, but, if you have to drive all the way over there, it's just going to cause issues, isn't it? There's a school. Do you need a high school as well? I would say you probably do. We could have it sort of going in the canal. Not sure if I like that idea. We could have a little high school. We could have a little high school. We're only a little area. We don't need that many students, even though we kind of do need another high school. But yeah, it's in the green. It's in the green. It's fine. Everything's fine. That high school isn't open for some reason. Maybe you're the issue. Oh, that one is... Actually, it's 2 AM. That explains why things aren't open. Yeah, I don't think we could fit a bigger high school. Actually, no, it is sort of in the... No, we could, maybe. Perhaps we could. We could have this. There. Fine, you get a massive high school. Is that what you wanted? Probably. Oh, we could have just increased the funding. Well, you know what? That's for Futures Act to deal with. You probably need healthcare as well. Is it mean to make you drive 700 miles to go to the doctor? Probably. It's probably very mean. It's probably frowned upon. Fine. You can have a healthcare clinic. If anything, the healthcare should be there. You don't drive to the police station. They drive to you, but you need to be parking needs to be where the healthcare clinic is. So, you can have one of those. We don't have any money, though. That is an issue. We're going to have to wait for the funds. We're always having to wait for the funds in this town. Do you need a graveyard of your own? Will the dead... No, it's not that far for the dead people to go. You can wait for a hearse. You can't wait for an ambulance. Well, you can. It's just... The results of waiting for an ambulance aren't very pretty. I've been told by the townspeople they want me to stop with the killing of the residents. I can somewhat understand where they're coming from. Where's the one that we put downtown? This one. This one's nice looking. We're going to have this one. It costs $35,000. We don't have that much money because you don't pay your taxes. That's why, losers. You're still complaining the taxes are too high. You know what, McDonald's? You're just the worst. Why are you the only building in town that complains? Except for this office building. Why are you the one of only 2 buildings in town that complains? Oh, and the fact that everyone there has no power and water. And the fact that someone around here is burning. In fact, many of you appear to be burning. Ugh, we're just gonna have to wait for the money. If you could stop burning Eleanor stock, that would be really, really helpful. How's Downview Park doing? Awful? As per usual, awful. No one, and I would imagine no one wants to work here anymore, because we've got an office building, except, no, you've still got workers in you. Well, that's not very nice, is it? How are we doing on the education? 27% highly educated. We are significantly smarter than we used to be. But are we smart enough? That's the problem. Are we smart enough? Well, actually, there's a lot of jobs open for well-educated workers. and just for uneducated workers. I think the people in Down Park are hogging all the workers when they could be working downtown in places that aren't so dirty and smelly. So how about you all get killed? That's my solution to that problem. Get out of here, Down Park. We didn't need you anyway. It's been my dream, my fantasy to one day destroy you. Go and find a new job downtown, in the real town. Not out here, offshore. We live on the island of glory, not on the, crappy bit. If this is Long Island, that's, I don't know. What's the crappier island that's off of Long Island? I don't know. There isn't really. That is the landfill site on Staten Island. So how about that? You want to go work on the landfill site? Or do you want to work on Long Island? It is very long. I'll give the island that. Even though it does sort of come apart when you're over there. We've got any money yet? 35,000? Yeah, let's go. Let's build a healthcare for you. There, fantastic. Now you won't die of preventable diseases. Unless I deliberately want you to. Which, let's be real, I probably do. What else are we going to need? Schools? No. Shops? Same letter. I'm close. We're going to need somewhere for you to shop because you'll complain if we don't give you one. Do you want a cheesecake factory? I want a cheesecake factory. Don't have the money. We can have a Walmart. Oh, a Walmart would fit. It would fit. And it's only $30,000. That's the same price as a cheesecake factory. And look how big it is. So many shoppers will be able to fit in the Walmart. What else can we have? We can have a not that thing. A commissary. Did I already put one of those downtown? Or did I just plan to put one downtown? I think I did. That's been replaced by CJ Nickel. We could have one of these. It's a lot smaller than the Walmart. It's not as flashy, but it leaves more space for residential zones, which is kind of the point of the neighbourhood. We could have a sporting goods store, but that helps no one. So maybe we'll have that. Helping no one is kind of the city's theme. No, I think I was right. I am always right. We should have a Walmart because it's very large, and large is what we're into in this town. Yeah, we can have that there. Fantastic. We just need $30,000. So if you could start paying some taxes, that would be lovely. Whilst they're doing that, we can work on getting power and water, because they're only going to complain if we don't give them power and water, aren't they? They're always like that. They're greedy. There are children in Africa who don't have power and water, and I don't see you helping them, do you, citizens? You don't help anyone. You spend your whole time sitting here, complaining about your taxes, going on Twitter and tweeting something stupid. I don't know, we turned off the Twitter. We should go check Twitter. We should check Twitter. We'll get them water first, but then we're going to check Twitter and see what they're all talking about today. Yeah, we're going to hook up the pipe. Someone died. Well, that's sad for you. We're going to hook up the power there to there. And there to there. That's not really connected to anything. To there. Wow, what a stylish, practical, and in no way dangerous to the citizens power design that was. And we're going to hook you up to there. Right in all of those people's gardens. They'll love me for it. They're already flooding all the time, so really they don't have anything else to complain about. More electricity might help with the flooding. I don't see how it would. In fact, electricity might kill you. But have fun. Everyone around here, where I put these shops, has started to abandon themselves. So I'm starting to think maybe they don't deserve this spot. Maybe we should have had apartments around here. Because, clearly you're a bit of losers, aren't you? You're losers, and nobody likes you. I asked around in the city, and they said, you know who I don't like? Those people in particular. The ones who live on that corner. And I happen to agree with them. You are losers. And this building's getting really angry that it doesn't have enough workers. 700 now. Are you still hogging all the workers down, Doom Park? I am not against demolishing more of you. You've got lots of workers in you, but I don't know. We'll leave them for now. It's unfair. They do make all the goods for the shops. If we delete them all, there might be massive issues. Like all the trucks, where will they come from? I don't know. We don't have an airport to bring them in. We should get an airport. But, if we can't afford a Walmart, we can't afford an airport. How much would that even cost? Let's go into the menu of transport that we don't go into very often because it's a waste of my cash. If we don't have cash for transport, we don't have cash for airport. 150,000. What about a cargo airport? Oh, 250,000 or 200,000. Just $200,000, kids. You've got that in your change compartment, haven't you? No? Well, that's sad for you. Guess you can't have an airport. Well, they didn't even want an airport. I wanted the airport. Someone's died. Oh, or they didn't die. I'm starting to hallucinate things, but luckily we can afford a Walmart now, so I can stop rambling about my many hallucinations. I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. Let's have Walmart. Fantastic. Fantastic. Oh, it even has parking of its own, which will make up for the fact that I didn't actually put any here. Fantastic. And they need water. Great. Now we're going to need people. Now we've got a whole town set up for these people living out here in the middle of nowhere. So, fun for them. They get to live in a town. It's arguably better designed than the town that everyone else lives in. So I'm sure they'll have a fantastic time. Let's start building. I'll go into time-lapse. Alright, welcome back. I've even added parking spaces in our new town. We shouldn't have trees in the road. That was a key characteristic of the old town. We're trying to move away from that. We've got to make the district, and obviously there's only one person from our Sim series who has yet to have a district named after them. Sorry that you're last. Well, of course we don't have a Cassandra Goth Park, but we don't want one of those. Unless it's where the asylum happens to be located. Or the prison. We are going to eventually have to build a prison. And I think Cassandra Goth belongs in prison. So maybe they go together. Maybe that's what we should be doing. I don't know. I am not a prison design expert. Even though I could be. The next thing on this channel could be prison architect. But no, we don't want to see that. Nobody wants to see what happens to the prison that I run. Because it'll just end up being full of Cassandra Goths. We're going to name this something to do with Mia Brown. Obviously, we're going to name it Brownfields. Because it's going to be polluted and horrid. I don't know how it's going to get polluted. I don't know. It's brown. It's field. I don't know. I don't think before I do these things. That you have to understand. If I thought before I acted, we wouldn't be in this mess to begin with, would we? We'd have loads of money, Our city would be profitable. Things would be great. There'd be no traffic problems. Our city really would be masterfully designed instead of, hobbled together with some sticks, which is that's the method that got us this place. Yeah. I don't think, and I never will. I'm not changing just because it's a really poor strategy and it proves that I'm an idiot. I can be an idiot on my own time, and I will. Right, so, other than rambling about being a stupid person, what are we actually doing? We need to zone residential. Residential is what we really need. More workers for our corporate overlords in their big tower that looms over us all. That's what they wanted. I asked the overlords this, and they said, please bring us more workers. We need them to work in our mail rooms. Well, I don't know. Do we even get mail? We do have a postal service across the road, so I can assume that the mail system might work over there. It won't over here. Neither will... Oh, God, the radio. We were supposed to build a tall new radio thing. Have we got the money for that? Oh, we actually do. Oh, wow, fantastic. Where could we put it that covers everywhere? Other than on top of downtown. We could put it sort of here. Yeah, there. That's where it is. Are we going to get some coverage? Ooh. Cool. No one down here gets it. In fact, if it's not... They said it would get it. Why are you not doing that? Is it because you're not on the top of the mountain? That's how radio works, isn't it? If I put you up here on the top of the mountain, will you stretch further? No. You just don't. Fine, if you're going to be a pain, then I'll put you in a place that covers all this area then. Because, these people just don't deserve radio. If you live in Fiaset, at least the bottom end of Fiaset, what are you even trying to do listen to the radio? It's not for you. That knowledge is beyond your station in life. Have it there. Now are we covered everywhere? Yeah, kind of. Unless you live there. Sad for them. We could always upgrade this to another big one. Could we? Would it crush some people's homes? It most certainly would. But you know what? That's what this town is about, son. Getting your home crushed. I don't think it would fit very well. There it goes. Get rid of the old one. Fantastic. I would not want to play in this playground with all these wires sticking haphazardly around. This is how children get cancers and things. But how are we doing on radio coverage? Mediocre. You need power? I understand. Have some power. Now how are we doing on radio service? Can we all listen to pop music? Because that's all we really do in this town. Yes, fantastic. Everyone can listen to the music and the evacuation warnings, which they will not listen to because we have seen these people in action. And they are morons. They just are. They are idiots. We don't like the people in this town. They're losers. Oh, crap. I didn't do the thing. Clear out, losers. You building houses from the ugly category of this, City Skylines housing store. Get out. Get out. Clear. Find other places to live your lives that aren't this town. Get out. Get out. Not welcome. No. Get out. Boo. Get rid of. Right. Let's try again, losers. You better be a house. You better be in keeping with the theme. All this pavement suggests you may not be in keeping with the theme. If you're a hideous little house, reveal yourself to me. Are you? It looks like it might be in keeping with the theme. Fine, I'll give you that one. I'm not that evil of a mayor, even though the evidence suggests that I am very, very evil. We've got school, we've got Walmart. These people eagerly setting up so they can walk from their garden to the Walmart. What a life. 300 workers, oh my god. Everything needs so many workers. This building's never going to get anyone. And honestly, good. We cannot sustain the amount of traffic needed to have this building in this one little bit of downtown. We will die in the fires of our hubris. That is definitely in the future. What else is in the future, other than our deaths? You'll have to find out. Join us next episode, where, I don't know, a meteor will hit the big building. It'll be in keeping with a theme if it does.